this piece, I want to talk about, well, let's look at the headline. Should I pay £20 a month for the policy or £60 a month for exactly the same policy? These two policies give exactly the same benefit to you, whether it's life insurance or income protection. There are scenarios where the premium will be £20 or £60. So you might be going, hold on, is there a catch here, Rich? Well, surely £20 is the answer, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't be doing a piece on it if it was as simple as that. The first thing we've got to understand is the difference between reviewable and guaranteed premiums. I can assure you, if you have a life insurance policy, if you have an income protection policy, it will either be a reviewable premium or a guaranteed premium. If you don't know the difference, I suggest at the end of this piece, make a note and go and dust off your policy and find out which you're on, because it could just save you thousands and thousands of pounds if you understand the difference and then know whether you're on the right one or not. Now, let me explain what these two are. Guaranteed premiums, as the name suggests, guaranteed. So when the insurance provider gives you a quotation and says, in this case, it's £60 a month, that means for the term of the policy. And you and I know, when you take out a life policy, it's not just for a year. You've normally taken it out probably for the life of a mortgage. It could be 25 years, could be till retirement, could be 30 odd years. And so the premium that's been offered on a guaranteed premium basis, the insurer says that £60 a month in this example will always be £60 a month. So here's the thing. Unlike almost any other piece of expenditure that you will have, whether it's utilities, overheads, food, we almost expect that those prices are going to go up year on year. This is the exception to the rule. That 60 quid will stay at 60 quid for 30 to 40 years. So, of course, down the line, 60 quid's probably, a cappuccino is going to cost 60 quid in 30 years' time. So it will feel and will be cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for you as time goes on. Obviously, in addition to that, if it's guaranteed, it's good for budgeting. You know what you're spending. The premium will never change. So another advantage. Now, how does that compare to reviewable premiums? So I'm suggesting here, because I did an actual real life example, and this is exactly how it came out. On a reviewable premium basis, the price, and here's the clue, starts off at £20 a month. Now, as you say, if you just offered, do you want to pay 60 or 20? You can see how it, for certain advisors to put that under your nose and not explain, it would look extremely tempting to just sign up to the 20 quid. And indeed, that might be the best advice. But here's how it works. Here's how these insurers, again, for life insurance and income protection, they both have these options whereby it will start off at 20 quid, but then there'll be a clause saying we will increase that premium. Now, sometimes it's every single year. It's on your birthday. Happy birthday, your premium's going up. And that's going to happen every single year for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Sometimes it's for other factors. It's not just an age-related increase. The insurance company might also put into the clause, we want to increase your premium if our profits are dropping. If we're getting too many claims coming in, we want to come back to our customers and say, guess what? We're putting your premiums up. So there are those different examples of why premiums might increase when it's reviewable. So the question is, which should I pay? Should I pay the 20 quid and then see what happens in future, or the 60 quid, but know where I am? Well, we can answer that where we look at these reviewable premiums where they increase every year by age, because what the insurers kindly do is give us a table of what the premiums are going to be at every single birthday. So it's a simple maths question. So I've done one. I want to walk you through it. So I took a 30-year-old non-smoker, self-employed, who wanted £1,300 a month just to pay family bills, should he have an accident or have a sickness, not being able to work. The way income protection policies work is that as long as your GP signs you off as being unfit to work, doesn't matter what accident you've had, what sickness, what illness, as long as you're unfit to work, you've got a sick note, that's the eligibility to claim, and the insurer starts to pay out the £1,300. And here's the thing with these things. Let's say you had a claim and you were age 30, and as you can see, the policy is to go to age 68. They would pay out £1,300 a month, and it's indexed, by the way, so it goes up each year with inflation. But they would pay you out every single month, every single year for 38 years if you could never go back to work. That's a high quality policy. So this is the example I'm using. And if we start with reviewable premiums, as I said on the previous page, £20, 68p a month. Guaranteed £61.55. Really tempting, isn't it, to take the £20.68? But let's see on the next slide what you're going to pay in aggregate over those 38 years. And now you see that over the fullness of time, on a reviewable policy, you'd end up paying 36,000 quid. With the guaranteed, you pay 26,000 quid. There's a £10,000 difference. So for reviewable premiums, you're going to be paying 37% more over the life of the policy. Now, which is best? We still don't know. Look, the point is, as advisors, our job is to make you fully informed, put the data and the information on the table, and then we can advise you, because we need some context. We need to know your circumstances, your situation. And as advisors, we can say, do you know what? For you, reviewable premiums are the best way forward. Or actually, no, it's guaranteed. So the answer can be, in all these things, it could be either. But here's the point. If you're on reviewables right now because someone put you onto what appears to be the cheaper policy to start with, but it goes up every year, or even worse, you went online and I guarantee you will not even know what type of premium you got if you went online to buy your policy. This is the advantage of coming to an advisor and understanding that full picture and making sure that you've got the policy that is fit for purpose. So please, please, please spend 5 minutes at the end of this piece, dust your policy off. If you're unsure what sort of premiums you've got, what might it go up on year? Am I on the right one? Should I have guaranteed? Please put some time in to speak to Yvonne, our insurance advisor. There's a link below this piece. Click on. It's free. The advice is free. The service is free. So please, why won't you just take some time and make sure that you're on the right policy for you?